Be honest, if y'all ain't come out this room, I was really supposed to do her day dirty, cause I
get to know you, take my time and show you. Don't tell anybody what we do when I get lonely.
Welcome on YouTube. Welcome back to Daryl Jones TV. Period. I bring y'all a story time by myself though. So let's go with my first story time by myself, and this is the story time how I dragged my niece down the stairs cause she kicked me in my area. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is like, I want to say like a couple of years ago, and still to this day, like, we do not talk. I do not talk to her. She do not talk to me, but I still see my brother. So I'll go over there. He has like another daughter, but she's like little, and me and her get along like so well, it just don't make no sense. But like when I'm around her, I don't speak to her. She don't speak to me, and it's cool. We can keep it that way, because I'm not forcing a relationship with nobody. Let's put that out there now. I'm not forcing no friendship, no relationship, no nothing with nobody. Period. Anyways, back to the story before I really get into this. Me and her, and my sister was down here too. So me and her was dancing. I think we was doing a TikTok or Dust Smash. We was doing something. And back then, bucking used to be like, it was like a trend. Like, that's what everybody was doing. That's how everybody was dancing. So, that's what we was doing. I was bucking. So, we was in my room, right? And I was watching this girl. So, I was pretty much trying to learn to dance before I started recording myself. So, I'm learning, like redoing it, making sure I got it down before I record. And then she was doing it with me, but then like, I told her she gonna be like doing it funny, because she was doing it funny. I was like, I'm not fit to record this and you looking funny. Like, no ma'am, that's not how we doing this. And I feel like she felt the type of way, because she's like, okay, Dad, I just won't do it. And I said, okay, you just won't do it. Like, okay. And so she just sits down, and like my sister she texts me, we're all in the same room. Like, so she's like, she's just staring at you. So I had said like out loud, I was like, why you text me when we're in the same room? And I had looked at my niece. I was like, if you got a problem or you don't want to be around me, you can go downstairs, And she's like, I didn't say nothing to you. I said, I didn't say you did. I was saying, like, you staring at me like we got an issue. Like, I don't get it. And she's like, I was just looking at you do the dance. I was like, there's a type of look. Like, come on now, I'm not stupid. It's that look like you want to do something type of look. And she's just basically just denying that she was a child. Look at me like that. She just watched me do the dances. She couldn't do it. And I told her, I didn't say you couldn't do it. I said, do it right, because you dancing funny. Like, you look goofy. Like, no ma'am, no sir, no. And she's like, okay, well, that's why I sit down. I'm just not gonna do it. I was like, okay, cool. I'm not forcing you to do with me. Like, she wasn't understanding that. And like, she's just pushing the issue, because I basically was telling her that she needs to do it correctly. Like, it was just bothering me because, one, like, I can understand if it was like a goofy Dust Smash or musically, but it wasn't none of that. Like, she just looked it off, and like, I was supposed to do this dance with her looking off and stuff. Like, she looks, no ma'am. And my sister was saying the same thing. She was basically like telling our niece, like, you can't get mad at her because you wasn't doing it correctly. And like, the thing about her, she plays too much. Like, it could be a serious moment, she like playing or laughing, like just like joking it out. Baby, that's not cute. Like, no ma'am. So it's like, I feel like I was being nice about it, because any other time, like, I would have jumped down her throat, but I ain't do that because it wasn't really that serious. But it's just the way she kept looking at me, and like, she kept like saying stuff under her breath. And every time I asked her, oh, what you say, or you say so, she's like, was I talking to you? Like, she was getting smart. And I started to realize, like, baby girl, you're not my sister, so I could really mess you up. Like, period. But I wasn't even on no type of like trying to fight her type stuff. I'm just saying, like, correct who you talking to. Like, realize who you talking to. Don't get it twisted up in here. Like, and her dad was here too. My brother was here. My mom was here. Everybody, but they was just in the room, and we was in our room. So like, after I finally got this dance down, and I think I had my sister like pre-recording me so I could see what I look like before I like, officially do it and post it. So I'm doing it, she records me, boom, we're good. So I had set it up on my dresser, and I had told my niece to scoot back because she sees me trying to walk back so I can see my full body, and she's just sitting there. And I looked at her for a couple of seconds to see was she gonna move, or was I gonna have to tell her to move. Like, you see that I'm trying to scoot back and you just still gonna sit there? Okay. So obviously after 5 seconds, I still had to tell her to move or scoot back. I want them to see my whole body. I don't want them to just dang there see my face and my stomach. I need them to see my whole body. And then when I buck in, I'm gonna go low to the floor. Then all they gonna do is see my head. Like, she's like just really being petty with the situation. I was like, try to be as calm as I can, cause like I wasn't trying to push the issue with this girl. I wasn't trying to hold no conversation with this girl. Like, I just wanted to mind my business, but she just couldn't let me do that. So after a while, after I get her to scoot back, because obviously she wasn't gonna move, so I, pushed her over, like, get out my way. After I get her out my way, she grabs her phone, like, she's like snatched her phone off the floor because I pushed her over. She like her phone fell out of her hand. She tried to swing, she tried to do none of that. So I just carried on my business because, like, you're on my way now, so I can do what I was gonna do. I set my phone up, and I'm having a little countdown, so I'm doing it right. And I started bucking. Y'all tell me why this girl stands up in my freaking thing, because she's still in the video, but she's not in my way where I can't dance. I just want her out the way so I can dance. I didn't say she has to get out of my video, even though she's not dancing, but she's like in the background. I see her get up, and next thing you know, like, when I get down and I'm bucking on the floor, this girl kicks me in my coochie, bro. Really? So after she did that, when I told you I froze, like, the music was still going, I stopped dancing, like, I was holding my cat, because that crap hurt. I'm like, she playing with me. And then as I'm holding my stuff to, like, let it, get back to its place before I really mess her up, my sisters basically told her, I was like, you dry, you sneaked her, what's it called? She's like, asked me, was I okay? Because I told you, like, I was praying to myself not to mess this girl up. I was praying to myself. But I got up. I got my phone off the dresser because I was supposed to throw her into that dresser. I got my phone off that dresser. I put it on my bed. And she knew I was coming for her. She knew there was no safe zone for her. So why would you do that? After I put my phone on my dresser, bro, I yanked her by her shirt because, like, she was like, we had, like, a bunk bed in there. And, like, she was, like, holding a rail. Like, you can see that if I was gonna, like, try to tug on her or, like, push her, she was gonna, like, hang on to the rail. So I pulled her with power. I mean, like, you gonna come here today. So I pulled her by her shirt. I think she had, like, a muscle shirt, like a girl muscle shirt. And it had something on it, but it was black, I think. And it ripped instantly. I, like, tried to pull her because she hanging onto the bunk bed, so her shirt ripped. And so, like, I ain't having nothing else to grab so she could get off the bed. So I started tugging her by her hair, pull her just straight down. And what's it called? That's what she was swinging on the floor. Mind you, I'm standing up already. So it's like, you already, like, have a disability because you can't hit nothing but my legs or grab me by my legs. So I yanked her by her hair after her shirt ripped because, like, well, I told you, she had me messed up. I yanked her by her hair and I started swinging her while she's on the floor. Then, the door's open. So, like, I'm see, like, as I'm hitting her, I'm looking at the door because I'm expecting my mama and my brother to come in there and ask what's going on because we was loud as crap. When I told you we was yelling. Well, my sister started yelling when I was on the floor. When she's telling her, I was like, you dry snook her. Like, she was loud as crap. We was all out. So I was already expecting my mama and my brother to come in there to see what was going on. But they didn't come. So after that, I'm looking at the door. So I just yanked her by here all the way to the stairs, yo. And she see that I'm coming to the stairs. So, like, there's a wall, like the banister. Before you go down the stairs, there's a whole banister there. And there's a rail down the stairs. So she hanging onto the banister for dear life because I was supposed to yank her down the stairs and keep on hitting her face, bro. She had me messed up. So as I'm hitting her, I'm dragging her. And I'm dragging her, just tugging her. And my sister is basically helping me because she hanging onto this wall. So, like, she's, like, getting her fingers loose from hanging onto the wall. So I can go ahead and drag her down these stairs. You might as well go ahead and get over it because we're right here. By the time we was, like, at the top of the stairs, like, I was trying to get her down the stairs, my mom was already walking out. So she's already seen us at the top of the stairs. So my sister gets her fingers loose finally. And I just started running down the stairs with her hair, and her just dragging her behind me. Like, I just started running. Well, I told you, she was we was running down the stairs. And she's screaming from the top of her lungs. She is loud as crap. And I'm cussing, I'm calling her out her name, I'm swinging on her, I'm doing all types of stuff to this girl. And my mom comes down the stairs, and then my mama started yelling his name, so he comes out through to see what's going on. They run down the stairs, and my mom tried to break it up. I was not letting go of that girl's hair for nothing. That's what she told Chris to come here, that he needs to come help her break it up. And my brother was like, cause he's like, cause he started to pick me up cause I was not letting go of her hair. And I think she had braids too, so like I had a good grip on her hair. She had braids too. And like I twisted them. Like I wrapped them around my hand and I twisted it before I was dragging her down the stairs. So I had like a little good grip on this girl's hair. So I'm dragging her down the stairs. My mom come downstairs. She tried to break it up. She tried to push me off of her. She can't get me loose. So Chris is picking me up. And he like pulling me, and as he pulling me, he pulling his own daughter too, because I got her hair in my hand. I mean, at one point it was stuck to where when he told me to let go, I did let go, and like her braids started to get tangled and knotted up in my hand to the fact like they were stuck to my hand. Then after that, when he finally let me go and her hair finally gets loose or whatever, he pulls me outside. He yelling, he screaming. He was like, "You supposed to be her auntie, y'all up here fighting, this is childish," and woo-doo. And I'm like, your daughter cooked me my coochie. You think I care about anything you talking about? So then when I get back in the house, he wanted me to apologize to her. And I think when I walked in the house, she's already telling my mama the story of what happened, what started it. When I came back inside, that girl had a knot on her head, yo. She had a knot on her head. I was like, Like, I didn't feel bad at all, because, like, who does that? And I told my brother, I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to be her aunt, but she kicked me my coochie because she had an attitude. I was like, I don't care what I did. You don't kick no girl in a coochie. That's just point blank in period. Because if it was me doing that to her, it would have been a big problem with you. Like, get out my face and correct your daughter. I come back in the house and I tell my mama what happened. And then they finally started getting on her because, like, you don't do that to nobody. Like, what? I was like, because at first, he didn't know what was going on. He was just like, just get on because of the fact the way I did her. And I was like, if you really want to be honest, if y'all ain't come out this room, I was really supposed to do her dang dirty, because I was supposed to sit here with any and everything that came my way. She was blessed that night, because, like, when I told her she had it that night, she was sleeping in the living room and everything. So I was like, and to this day, I still don't feel bad, will never feel bad, cannot feel bad, can care less. So that should be a lesson learned, not taking nobody in their coochie or in their private part, period. Like, have you done lost your last mind? Like, I feel like I ain't do her that bad, because, like, what was going through my head that night, like, I could have really did worse. I didn't even do that much. I just dragged her down the stairs pretty much. How she got that night, I don't know, because I ain't hit her with nothing, unless them stairs did that to her, but not my problem. But that was the story time that I dragged my niece down the stairs because she kicked me in my coochie. Like, bet she would never do that again. Bet she would never do that again. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video, give this video for 20 likes. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. It's gonna be in the description down below. And for the rest of December, because I know we didn't do Vlogmas, but like, we was late, so you gotta bear with us. But for the rest of December, we're planning to like post back to back, but let me not hype y'all up, because y'all know how Daryl is. Well, I'm planning to post for the rest of December just to finish off Vlogmas, even though we didn't do it. But next year we're gonna do it. Like, he don't got no choice. I don't care what he gotta say, but we doing it. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video, get us to 20 likes, links in the follow us on Instagram. It's gonna be in the description down below. Period.
I'm waiting, anticipating.